Okay guys, thought I'd make a quick video of the monitor. So it says 197 bushel to the acre, and so you get a lot of people say, well, how do you know that's right, or prove it? All right, we will prove it. So to do a calibration, I just hit the weight. See what I did there? Grain calibration, I hit weight. I hit new load. It says to make sure the grain tank's empty and blah, blah, blah. And we're ready to calibrate. That's it. We just start combining, and then when we get whatever we want in the combine, we'll dump it in Big Blue over there, and we will use the scale to compare to the number we get right here. As far as the moisture calibration goes, I've already taken a sample out of the grain tank, so you combine to when that number is kind of staying steady through the field, and then grab a sample of that and run it over to the elevator and compare it against their yield monitor. The last round I did was 240 bushels. I have never really had 240 bushel corn in my life. I am 100% shocked, just shy of a heart attack at how good this field's doing. Granted, it's only 3 acres. But if you would have told me we're going to have good yields like this, I would have argued with you to the death, and said no, according to the calendar, according to the season and all the experts and the math and all this and that of the growing conditions, I would have said it's not happening. But it's happening. So we'll compare, see how close that monitor's running, and we'll go from there. So when the corn is doing that good, I just like to verify against the scale. I mean, man, this is massive corn. I am looking right out the windshield. At the top of the windshield is the top of that tassel. My eye line is up here. This is simply amazing. Granted, like I said, it's just the beginning, and it may be just a fluke for this hybrid, which I'll be mad because I only planted a couple acres of it. And so I find it simply amazing how accurate that monitor is. We're still at 199. We've only gone 4/10 of an acre. This is an extremely short field, but it is simply amazing how sensitive that thing is. If one row kind of disappears or has a down spot of corn, it's kind of amazing how it shows up on that monitor that quickly. Man, this would have been a great year for chopping silage. Man, the tonnage out here. Now we're going up this hill, we're at 226, 228, it's still climbing. This is freaking fantastic. We're gonna peek out. We're gonna break we broke 250, barely. And then so quickly it already died away. So I'm on the return trip now. You're still holding that 190. The kernel just figures I'm only going 3 miles an hour. I'm just crawling through the field so I can get every kernel I can and do the best I can. But look at them ears, little tiny ears. How on earth they add up to all that corn? Simply amazing. But yeah. So we've gone almost 7/10 of an acre, and my hopper is getting pretty full. And I got, of dry corn wise, it's good for 250 bushels, but since we're at 30% moisture, volume wise, it's going to look a lot bigger. The other things about the monitor is that's our rate, 1,600 bushel an hour. My engine load 2230, 2100 is full load, 2300 is free idle, so I'm hardly putting any power through the combine, and we're doing basically 2 semi-loads an hour. So there's a very efficient old combine. Right at the other end, right as I shut the camera off, after that 240, it dipped to or jumped to a 260. So here we are. we'll let the combine clean out. Let it quit counting. The camera don't focus on there. So there he's cleaned out. I will pull on up blue and we'll set the scale and see what this really weighs. All right, auger's pitched over big blue. You can see the corn heaping up out of the combine on pretty much 1 acre. And so I don't know if you can sense this or not, but I am rather giddy right now. We climb in the tractor, turn our scale on, and we zero him out. The wind is moving him around that 20 pounds. There we go. All right, now we climb back out. 12,510 pounds will be the number we're gonna look for on the scale. And so then we just gotta wait to unload. For this high moisture corn, it goes very slow, but it is what it is. That's normal. It's combining very nice. I like that hybrid. That is a Peterson hybrid out of North Dakota. 77 V94 is the hybrid number. I bought a couple bags to try and I really like it. The yield is dropping as I move across the field. As I'm coming across, every round is getting just a tiny bit down on yield, but it's still holding up there pretty freaking awesome considering the year we've had. We're getting down there. That grain is slowly trickling away. Starting to pile up in the cart. A couple more minutes, we'll have our answer. I'm super excited. I hope the scale is still on, or the monitor is still accurate, because that will just absolutely make my day. And so what we got? 13,460, 440. We'll enter it as 440. 13,440. So we'll enter that, and then it will make its correction on the monitor. So we come in here, we got 196.3. We end calibration. We enter the actual number, 13,440. We go back here, and now it's 199.9. That last calibration was reading 2.5% low, and so that's what brought us up. So now you can see how accurate we were, within 2.5%. That is more than accurate enough for the insurance companies and pretty much everybody else in the world. And so yeah, that is 199.9 for the field average. I know it's only a couple acres, but I am gonna take it. And so we have had a very tough year, and it's good to see that in East Central Minnesota that this strip till and no-till is almost kind of working. And so, hey guys, hope this helps somebody to calibrate their ag leader Integra, and I hope the other people just had some enjoyment of watching my silliness. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna keep filling that grain cart, that big beautiful blue new grain cart.